Hey, it's time for yet another CGM challenge. This is my continuous glucose monitor. I am Dr. Philip Snell in Portland, Oregon. This is my health journey and I'm offering an opportunity here for you to come along for the ride and check out some of these things that I'm doing to try to get a little better edge on my health, and you can choose to take it at value or use it or not, both with your patients and also with your own personal health. This is a Freestyle Libre CGM. I don't have any vested interest or any affiliation with any of the products that I'm showing here right now. But I have used my scale here to scale out 100 grams of white rice. It's been years since I cooked white rice. It's been years since I cooked rice. I've been on a ketogenic diet for 5 years, and what I am looking at is both personal and practice specific information for me to be able to give to my patients about how glycemic index and blood sugar spikes are likely to occur with certain foods. Now, we can't generalize my data to your data. You're going to have to do these kinds of explorations on your own, and you can get in contact with your primary care provider to set you up with a continuous glucose monitor if you like. I'm going to use the app associated with this Freestyle Libre device to check my glucose. I just press a check glucose. You can kind of see perhaps on here some of the way that the data comes out, and I'm going to scan it using the near infrared scanner on my phone, and it gives me, I'm in a relatively fasted state now. It is 11:45 Pacific time. I've been up since 6:30. I've had a cup of caffeinated coffee, and I've done a 4-mile run this morning in that semi-fasted state. Semi because I put cream in my coffee, okay? But otherwise I'm using intermittent fasting. My dinner last night was at 6 o'clock. And no alcohol on board now for the past week or more. This is what I come up with today. I don't know if you're able to see that. So our starting blood glucose is 93 milligrams per deciliter. And I am going to do essentially an oral glucose tolerance test. I'll be measuring at 30-minute, 60-minute, and 120-minute time intervals from when I start consuming this. So, set a timer for 30 minutes. I'll see you guys in 30 minutes.
Counting down.
So here's our ketone markers using the BioSense breath analyzer. It's going to show me the acetone concentration in my breath. And here is my 60-minute out test for my continuous glucose monitor. My blood sugar has risen to 119. And my ACEs is now 19, down just a bit. So that's about 1.9 on the beta hydroxybutyrate serum testing there. And I'm now at 113. So a relatively modest bump on the glucose for that. But some of you who watched the similar one that I did for potatoes saw a much bigger spike. And we'll see now our breath ketones. Mind you, these don't change really quickly. Ketones probably wouldn't really reflect what my state of ketosis is for about 6 hours or more. But I've been firmly in ketosis all day. I'm slightly following now. It's 13 ACEs. It was 20, I think, when I began here today. So that's about 1.3 on the beta hydroxybutyrate blood test. So more information for you guys on how at least one individual, me, responds to a little bit of a carbohydrate challenge. For me personally, I kind of like seeing this because this opens the door for me for maybe a little more sushi in my life. I might consider that, maybe even for dinner tonight. You guys take care of yourselves and subscribe here on the YouTube channel, and we'll learn more about this stuff.